Hi there, students. A foot in the door. To get a foot in the door. You can also use the phrase to get a toe in the door. And even I've heard to get a leg in the door. Okay, to get a foot in the door is to gain access to something, to initiate contact or relationship with the possibility of getting further, of consolidating on that to get further opportunities. This phrase is particularly used for employment. I really want to work for that company. So to get my foot in the door, I took a job as a cleaner. Okay, because like that you may get access to other opportunities, more opportunities. Okay, and this is the idea of to get your foot in the door. I think the origin is to do with door-to-door salesman, somebody who knocks on your door and then tries to sell you something. And the technique of putting your foot in the door frame or the doorway so the person can't slam the door in your face, at least until you've done your sales pitch. Yeah, you've said what you're trying to say, you've offered them your product. Okay, so to get your foot in the door, an initial point or an initial opportunity so that you can enter into an organization and then you have further opportunities. There is actually also something called the foot in the door technique. And this is aimed at getting somebody to agree to something small because you want to get them to agree to something much bigger afterwards. Yeah, by getting somebody to agree to something small, you increase the likelihood that they will then agree to something bigger. For example, there was one scientific experiment where they had a group of people and they got half of them to sign a petition against drink driving. And then they told them all that they should call a taxi if they became drunk, and the people who'd signed the petition were much more likely to call a taxi if they were a bit drunk, and instead of the other group. And this is the idea of the foot in the door technique. So the foot in the door is to get an initial contact with someone. If you want to have good new clients, then you need to get a foot in the door. You need to find some way of having contact with the company. Yeah, and then maybe you make one small sale, and then you've got your foot in the door because you can then offer other products and other things. And this is the idea of getting a foot in the door, or getting a toe in the door. Okay, so yeah, to get your foot in the door. This is an informal idiom. Yeah, it's an initial entry-level access to something, but it's particularly used with jobs. Yeah, do anything you can to get a toe in the door at this company, and then you're going to be able to rise through the ranks. Yeah, entry-level jobs are getting a toe in the door. So this is an informal phrase. I'd give it something like a for informality. Notice with the verb to get a foot in the door. Yeah, what you need to do is get a foot in the door. That verb get. Okay, so enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Toe in the door.